Y'all, I am going to the Bop to the Top concert tonight, and I'm so excited. I'm gonna have so much fun. I already know it. I'm bringing my mom because I don't have any Omaha friends, but yeah, I'm excited. No, I ain't gonna be looking like this. I am in my robe. That's because I just showered, okay? But I will show you like little clips on how it was and everything, but I will be putting those clips on silent just because I don't want YouTube trying to attack me and telling me that it's copyright and that you should tear it down and they start deleting my video. So no, I ain't doing that. Okay, so we're singing Best of Both Worlds by Hannah Montana, and um I was singing this really loud and proud. Oh yeah. I was so excited for this song. My experience to Pop to the Top concert. I thought it was like maybe a 6 out of 10. Okay, so this is where I'm singing What Dreams Are Made Of by Hilary Duff, slash Lizzie McGuire, and we're basically watching music videos. It was like most of the night. That's all we've been watching, and then the Drew guy. His real name is Drew, but people call him Joey because of the movie. I forget what the movie's called. But here he is, and I was super close, which was pretty awesome. I wasn't like a huge fan of him back then, but that's okay. At least I got to do something on a Friday night. I did have fun, but it wasn't like the best because that's the reason why I did 6 out of 10 for stars, because basically you're just watching music videos and dancing, and of course like I was dancing and I was having a good all the time, but it wasn't like to the point where, I mean, I was having a good time, but I wasn't having like the greatest time either, because for one, there's no seats, and two, there was a lot of rude ladies that were just drunk and acting crazy, and then three, it was like I kept thinking in my head like, we are just watching music videos when I could be literally just doing that at home. So I think if they ever come back here in Nebraska, I probably won't go, but at least I went one time. I had a good time. I was just like, my ankles were hurting, um, and like all these girls were just like giving me dirty looks, and the whole thing was crazy. And I do like going to concerts, but that wasn't really a concert to me. I've been to concerts before, and those were like a 10 out of 10. Bop to the Top tour is just okay. It wasn't like the greatest. That's why I gave it a 6 out of 10. So if you're wanting to go and they go to your state, just try to have a good time. And if you enjoy the experience, then great. I'm not saying for you to not go, because you should at least experience it once, because everyone's experience will be different when they go to the concert, because it could be a 10 out of 10 for you, and it could be an 8 out of 10 for somebody else. So at least I try to go at least one time. I know somebody said they went last year in a different state, but then was going again this year. I probably won't go again if they ever came back. Plus, the guy that's famous, I don't really know his songs that well, but I know him from like a movie. He danced with Selena Gomez. His name is Drew, and I think I've only watched that movie like probably like maybe 3 or 4 times. It wasn't like my favorite movie in the world, um, but yeah, he did some little dance moves. I got a little excited about that because I was like, oh yeah, and he was like super close, and that was good. But then he left, and then it was just like an okay at the, and then I didn't even stay till the end because it was already getting late. It was like 3 hours long, so I brought my mom, and we left early. So, but yeah, that's pretty much like how my experience. My hair was down and it was straight, and when we got there, it was a small group, and it was kind of like it was cooled down a little bit, but as people started coming, because there was like a lot of people there, I started to sweat, and then my hair was so wet. My scrunchie was wet. My hair started to frizz, and I was just sweating so dang much. And yeah. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if someone's trying to tear you down, don't let them. Literally, somebody on TikTok live called me ugly, told me I wasn't pretty, and that I need makeup because I'm ugly. And I didn't cry, I didn't get upset. I just said, you're a very ugly person, because just because you put makeup on, you have to have a kind heart, because makeup can maybe make you look pretty, but you have to be pretty. You have to have a kind heart. You can't have an ugly heart and expect people to think you're beautiful on the inside and out. You want to be beautiful on inside and out. And I was trying to explain it to this girl, and she was like, "Oh, nobody's trying to hear all that." And I was like, "Well, just letting you know, you have an ugly heart, you have an ugly soul, and that you're just showing that you're ugly because the way you're treating people." And then they finally left, because and like they wanted me to talk to them, because on TikTok you can have, like, on the little corner, you can like have people talk to you. I don't like doing that. Some people just want to join in so they can like cuss me out and say rude things to me. Half the time they're like racist on there, or they're calling me fat and ugly, or I don't even let it bother me anymore. I just block them, report them. I don't even worry about it anymore, because I know for a fact I have a pretty heart and they have an ugly heart. And, you know, once they need something, nobody's going to help them because they have a really ugly heart. So, oh well, right?